Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kalayim Yehovah Shem Yahushua, and then double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well and teach well. See young brother here, Shema Shwan Ban Yehoda. And today, I'm just gonna make another quick video. I'm gonna continue on with this keep the law. I'll get whatever I could get, pull out whatever I could pull out. And Lord willing, this the whole lesson will be edifying. So Sirach, I think we read Sirach 7:15-25, Sirach 17:25, right? Return to the Lord, forsake thy sins, and make thy prayer before his face, and offend less, right? I think this is what we left off last time, but that goes into Sirach 15:20, man. The Lord has not given anyone license to sin or authority to sin. All right, no one has the, it's the authority. The Lord isn't going to have anyone, just do sin and give anyone license and authority to sin. And the Lord could cause you to sin, right? The Lord could cause you to sin. The Lord controls, everything. But at the end of the day, the scripture says, don't say that the Lord has tempted you. Satan who tempted you and you fell into it. And all things are orchestrated by the Lord. But at the end of the day, it was you that did it, The Lord don't get the blame for that. Let me see if I can go look for that. Yeah, so James 1:12, right? Blessed is the man that endureth the temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Getting all the way back to that crown, man. That rulership, having those new bodies, all that, man. And that's for the elect, man. I'll start with that 144,000 that you read about, Revelation, the 7th chapter. And all this stuff goes to the same thing, us being crowned, right? And the palms and all that. All these things, they tie back into each other, like precept upon precept, line upon line, Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High, for the Most High cannot be tempted with evil. Neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Alright, now, like it says, the creature was given unto veiling, not willingly. Adam was still drawn, by his own, flesh, man, by his desire, by his lust, his own lust, and he was enticed by Eve, And when I say lust, I mean like, by your own, carnality in a way. You thinking and you oh man, I could get into this stuff, thou shalt not surely die, everything that the serpent told Eve, Eve just went ahead and, brought that to Adam and all those philosophies and all that nonsense, and started all this stuff, But that was him, Adam was enticed, Adam was Yahushua, he was enticed. That's what Yahushua says, calling the man good. There's no one good but the Father, And Yahushua also did the sacrifice first for himself and then for everyone else. Scriptures that go into that, I can't really think of them right now, but the scriptures that go into that, he gave the sacrifice for himself first, and then for everyone else, because Yahushua, he went off in his past lives as Adam and as Solomon. Those are the ones that we know of. I think those are the only two reincarnations that we Melchizedek, but Melchizedek is a little bit different. Melchizedek, the scriptures that go into him, he just like disappeared, man. He just went right back to the spirit world, and that was it. He just came in and just dipped out. Just materialized. The scriptures that go into it, they say he had no father or mother. He just came on the scene and just disappeared. So yeah, that was kind of it's not hard to explain, but you look into it for yourself, you get a better understanding of what I'm saying. The Lord doesn't tempt any man, but every man is tempted by himself and tempted by demons and all that nonsense to get into these nonsense. Because demons carry them wicked thoughts, man. right? It's all on you. So don't say, oh, I got tempted by the Lord did this to me. It's like, you got tempted by your own lust and enticed by your own lust and your own, shit that's with you. Sirach 29:19, and wicked man transgressing the commandments of the Lord shall fall into surretyship. He that taketh an understanding of other man's business for gain shall fall into suits. So pretty much this one is just talking about people that guarantee other people's loans and they fall into lawsuits. You can still add this one, this is just all about money and stuff, like business, But that's, another level. You talk about how wicked men, they're always, getting into other people's businesses and, always trying to guarantee other people's debt and always trying to do this, always trying to show out, and that's how they're going to fall into suits, lawsuits, and people going to have shit to say against them because that shit ain't going to work out. Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. We can honestly see what we can get out over here. Second Ezra 15. Yeah, Second Ezra 15:22. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. We're not the innocent. Represents us. That's in this. That's in this truth, man. Starting right now, but the innocent as a whole really represents, Israel. Because at the end of the day, when we get that kingdom, Lord willing, with that number, man, we're all gonna be there. All Israel shall be saved. Your wicked, your brother. I'm talking like carnal brother, or your wicked, I don't know, like an aunt or something, or your wicked cousins. They'll just come back in the kingdom. You'll probably be your son, or your grandson. They'll come back in the kingdom, and it'll be in correct order. They're not going to be under the influence of evil. Like they've grown up here in the society. Where they're basically, scriptures, pretty much liken them unto animals, man. Brute beasts, made to be destroyed, made to be taken. As these people are, they're brute beasts, because that's all they do. They just follow their own, carnal desires. The scriptures talk about the sarks, until the word flesh, I believe, in the Koine Greek, it goes into sarks, which just goes into something about sensual nature of man apart from the divine influence. So basically the carnal desires of man. As they say, sex, money, and drugs, man. Just desiring pleasure at all costs. And you want to look at carnality, look at dudes that are into, those fucking, what do you call them? I don't know how I'm gonna say this. Those transformers, man. They're just gonna ignore everything just for something that has the kind of appearance of a woman, and then they get into all that nonsense, and it's like, you got a real woman right there, man. Wicked. So 2 Ezra 15:23, the fire is gone from his wrath and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Alright, and that's them chariot laser beams. You got them. It talked about that in 2 Ezra, I think, the 13th chapter too. It talks about Yahushua when he come down in the Middle East, starts putting down the hurt on them soldiers, man. And it talks about how they just went up in the smoke, just psh, just them laser beam just taking them up and destroying all of them. No concept of difficulty, bro. Zero diff. Beyond infinitely negative difficulty. So it's infinitely negative. Alright? For all you guys out there that are, up to date with online culture, about that kind of thing, infinite negative. 2 Ezra 15:24, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, say to the Lord. Alright, woe, destruction. Alright. Spare them, go ye away, you children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. With you into death. Okay, I might read a little bit more. I will not spare them. Go ye away, your children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. Let's go take a look at the GNT real quick. Alright, so yeah, use the GNT. This is like your version of the NLT for this one, right? I'll have no mercy on them out of my sight. Did not follow my holy temple. That's what it says. And the GNT version, sinners who do not follow my commands are doomed, says the Lord. Yes, you are fucking doomed. Doomed. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. You know, did not defile my holy temple out of my sight. You know, that's right, man. Yep. So yeah, the Lord's pretty much you know, casting all y'all away, man. Right? For the Lord knoweth all that sin against him, and therefore he delivereth them unto death and destruction. For now the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because you have sinned against him. Alright, so y'all not making it out. Let me see here. I remember this one. I used to bring this out, you know, a whole long time ago. Let me see here, 4:22. Right? Psalm 18:40. Thou hast given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. You know, drinking vengeance in the last days. Right? Also, you know, we get that spiritual power. Us getting revenge on these other nations. You know, we're gonna have the necks of our enemies. You know, and that one goes, the Jews should be a terror unto Egypt. Right, that's just talking about race riots, but this one can also apply to us getting the spiritual power, which is where we're really gonna have the necks of our enemies and really be able to destroy them, to a much complete degree. You know, Jews having race riots, of course you don't kill them and you know get down, but you know they're not gonna be able to destroy them to a level. You know, we'll be low on them with that number with spiritual power. You know, be able to run really fast, have lasers shoot out of your hands, lasers shoot out of your eyes. You know, pretty much be like fucking be like Homelander, man. You know, just put fucking hurting on people, man. You know, control the elements, stuff like that. Psalm 18:41, they cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Alright. That's what we're reading here, man. You know, the Most High is not going to deliver you. All these plagues, all destruction, you know, all the judgment that's going to come down upon you, the Lord's not going to save you. You know, out of World War III, and the Lord ain't going to save you. We said there's a men of the Lord after you elites out there, because y'all going to be the ones to escape. Alright? You're not going to, the Lord is going to deliver you out of that. You're going into slavery. The scripture says, man. You know, though they hide themselves in Mount Carmel, thence from my hand, get them. You know, the hand represents power. Alright, so we're gonna go drag your ass out, put you in some chains, and you're gonna get to work, boy. Boy. You know, have you on the field. Have you on my field, boy. 27. Now, I'm making light because you see, you elites out there, I absolutely fucking hate you. I despise you. Alright? Because you have all that money and all that power. And I mean, hell, you don't even save your own people, man. I see fucking Edomites with fucking one leg, fucking hopping around, fucking poor as hell. And you just leave your fucking people there. Meanwhile, you have so much fucking wealth. You fucking elites. You don't give a fuck about your own people, man. That's fucking wicked, man. Your whole society, everything you come up with is wicked. Alright? You guys know the truth. You guys know that Yahushua is really a dark-skinned man. And why don't you guys spend money into fixing all that? If y'all were really righteous, you would take every one of them fucking false depictions of Yahushua and you would put a project up and have them all change to get the original ones back up. And that too, y'all have all y'all elites, y'all have a lot of the divisional scrolls, a lot of the prophecies, like the scriptures talk about. Man, there's prophecies that we don't even know about, man. There's other prophets we don't know about them, man. Yahushua, Well, I mean, some stuff wasn't written down, but you know, there's other prophecies. I can't remember what scripture the brothers brought out, but there's other prophecies, you know, and stuff out there that the prophets wrote. You know, just the Lord had it set up for the ones that, you know, have survived, you know, and been kept, right? But there's other stuff, you know, and these elites, you know, it's said that they have it. They have these different prophecies and these different writings, and they keep them hidden. I think they say there's a lot of them in the Vatican. You know, we know that they own the Dark Age art, and we know a lot of it they, you know, destroyed, and the stuff that they have out there for the public, they manipulated it, you know, and that's them changing their face to the judges and stuff. But yeah, you know, I despise you elites. You know, so I'm making light of you, but I'm dead serious. It's over for y'all. Right. For now, the plagues come upon the whole earth. 2 Corinthians 15:27. For now, the plagues come upon the whole earth, and you shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you, because you have sinned against them, man. All you sinners, man. It's like, yeah. All you nations, and you Edomites, you need 2/3. All you sinners out there, you're gonna remain in it. You know, it's really sinners. Really, to be capable of sin, you'd have to beat the law. You'd have to fall under the law. It was really all people fall under the law ever since the beginning, because, you know, we were supposed to keep the garden and to rule over everyone. You know, but really the law is for Israel, and all the nations, they have to follow it. You know, God tell you keep the world in order. I tell you keep the earth in order. So yeah, these are the stuff, and this is just talking about World War III. You know, all this destruction, death, men's dead bodies being as dung, you know, and it's just being, you know, looking rough. But yeah, that's what's coming to you, people. So in short, you know, keep the law, keep the law, keep the law, keep the law to the best of your ability. You know, law is very important. You know, law is your lifestyle, man. You know, it's how you live. You know, certain things you can't really dodge. You know, I'm saying, like, if you have like if you're like gonna die like tomorrow or something, and you need to take medicine to like live, you know, and they don't come in kosher version, then, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You have to be all righteous and stuff. But you know, and some of us, you know, I'm myself included, I don't honestly have it in me to like sit here and go to the kosher like supermarket. You know, I don't even know where that stuff is. You know, honestly, I don't want to fucking be around those fucking people either way. You know, they're probably not even gonna want to fucking sell to me anyway. You know, but you know, I do recommend what I do and what I do make no thing for is food items like carbohydrates. Like, I always eat kosher, like stuff like that, kosher, and I'm talking like, you know, like breads and stuff, like no pork flavored bread or no bullshit like that. The fuck is that? You know, but Passover, that's what I make sure, no matter what. I always make sure to get those kosher matzahs. You know, get the kosher ones. You know, go to was it Wegmans? They went to Wegmans. Yeah, but I'm rambling. Shalom, the will and you edify.